Oh, my LFO's switched off. It's currently running on batteries because I managed to melt the regulator. Obviously the final model will not require these batteries. I am Paul Whittington and my company is PWM. I've worked for several different music companies over the years, like Evolution Electronics, M Audio, became Avid, then a spell at Novation. And I got to a point in my career where I thought, I wouldn't call it a midlife crisis, but I looked back on what I'd done, which I was very happy with, and I kind of looked forward and figured I was sort of in the midpoint of my career, kind of 20 years experience behind me, potential 20 years, depending on when I want to retire, ahead of me. And I thought, do you know what? This is the perfect time to start doing this for myself with people I like working with and creating the products I really want to make for my business. I've played piano since the age of 3. Got my grade 8 at 16, so I've always been in music, always been a player. One of the things about PWM is we make instruments. It's not just noises and synths, it's instruments. Back in the days, 1998, I started at Evolution Electronics, and the product we had then was the MK149, which was a simple MIDI controller, and we worked on that in terms of user guides and making it play right and all the rest of it. Very early days in my career. Managed the tech support and stuff as well. So this is the special way of changing the waveform types. You lick your finger and then try and get it to make contact on the PCB like that. So we can have triangle instead of sawtooth on that, and we'll turn that one off. We messed about a lot, put it that way, but we had a great time. But it was all about, it was passion about making musical instruments and making stuff that people out there can make music with.
Can you mention to us some of the products that you've actually mentioned? All the products.
You want to hear them all?
Yeah.
MK149, MK249 225 261, MK349 361, MK449C 425C 461C, UC16 UC33. Then at M Audio we did Keystation, all the Keystation range, Keystation Pro 88, Keystation Mini 32, Keyrig, Key Studio, Oxygen, Oxygen 8, Axiom, Axiom Pro, Ozonic, Pro Keys.
Tô aqui para compartilhar.
Pro Keys Sono, Midair, iControl, Triggerfinger, Venom. And then I designed the Evolution Digital Pianos, DCP 200, 300, 400. Then moved on to Novation, where we did Impulse, Launch Key, Launch Control XL, Launchpad, Launchpad Pro, Audio Hub, Mini Nova, Base Station 2. Circuit Mono Station, Peak, and In Control. So I drew up a roadmap of really what I wanted PWM to do, and we're starting with synths. I wanted to do something that was pure analog, something that was kind of hybrid, and something that was fully digital, in fact, software driven. So I was looking for the people that would fit into those groups. In each case, I would do the product design, the PWM bit, working with a guy in the States, doing industrial design, working with my creative director friend Tim here, who's filming me now, on the marketing and the website, and getting it out there, getting it talked about, social media, etc. I have an advantage again through the relationships and working with people for 20 years. I've been out to China loads of times, and I know people out there, not just Chinese electronics people who put parts and bits and pieces together, but factories out there that work in musical instruments that are compatible with what we're trying to do. So it's not a matter of cost out there, it's a matter of finding the right partner who can put together the plastics, the electronics, and all the bits, the components we need to make it the best product. As a collective, we are currently working on 3 products, each of which has a separate little group of people, but then we always share all our knowledge. So if we build a key scan in one group, we can reuse that in another group on another product. So we're kind of working as 3 different projects, 3 different groups, but sharing everything between us. Too much noise. I just want to work with the guys I work really well with. people that I like, so that it's fun, just like it was back in the early days.